What's your goal? What are you doing with your business? Are you trying to make a little bit of money? Trying to make a lot of money? Are you trying to fire your boss? What are your goals? What are your dreams? What are you trying to accomplish? Because in today's episode, I'm going to talk to you today about creating leverage, building a team, building your dream team. Even though I love teaching people how to sell and promote their products on social media, because I think ultimately from a duplication standpoint, it's easier to teach people how to sell a product to an end consumer. And there's a lot more people out there open to using your product, buying your product, than there are people out there that want to sell your product or even build a business for that matter. But I can tell you that for years and years and years, because I've been doing this over 20 years, for most of those 20 years, I was all about recruiting recruiters to recruit recruiters, reaching out to people to say, hey, do you look at other ways to make money? Are you open to other income streams? Do you keep your business options open? Like, that's all we ever did, was lead with the business, lead with making money, lead with the income opportunity. The problem is you're only going to appeal to a small percentage of people. Most people are not open to starting a business. Most people are not entrepreneurs. You know, you think about a school teacher, a nurse, a college student, a stay-at-home mom. That's not what they're not like, I need to start a business. Now, some maybe, small percentage, but 95%, 98% of the people out there would probably be better off taking a look at the product. But if they look at the product, you can then ask them if they're open to the business. If they're using the product, you can then ask them if they would like to share that product with others, because they could earn some commissions. They could earn some credits towards free product. There's a right and a wrong way to approach people. But with that being said, I still like to promote the business. I still typically talk about the opportunity and making money, but I've been doing this 20 years. So from a duplication standpoint, we do teach people how to sell product. It's easier to teach people how to get 5, 10, 15, 20 customers a month than it is to teach them how to recruit 5, 10, 15, 20 people a month. But why can't you do both? Why can't you do both? People always ask me, I don't know if I should talk more about the business or more about the products. I'm like, do both. You don't have to choose one or the other. Now, I do think you should separate it. Let's say this month, there were some awesome promos with your company. Like our company right now has a ridiculous promo happening. So people can win a trip to Punta Cana. They can get this free famous spoon. Today's the last day. So obviously, most people are promoting the products, but technically someone can start their business and get the free spoon. So you could literally tell people that there's the two opportunities to either become a customer or reorder product or become a distributor, but let them choose. Next month, you could say, hey, for the first 2 weeks of the month, I'm going to focus on product, customers, retention, reaching out to my existing customers, promoting the products. Second half of the month, I'm going to lead with the business, right? Now, I know with our company, we have a crazy enrollment promo happening next month. So I know a lot of people are just going to lead with the business all month long. They're going to be, still getting customers. But the truth is you can mix it up, test it out. You can say, hey, for the next 30 days, I'm going to lead with the product. For the next 30 days, I'm going to focus on referral posts. For the next 30 days, I'm going to lead with talking about the business. Or for the next 30 days, I'm going to do some cold market prospecting and recruiting. I'm going to reach out to people that I've never talked to before, or I'm going to join a bunch of Facebook groups and I'm going to start connecting with like-minded people. The point is, challenge yourself, put yourself out there, start testing and tweaking. The only way you're going to figure out what you enjoy more, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, recruiting, selling, lead with product, lead with business, cold market, warm market, whatever. The only way you're going to figure that out is by doing it, taking action. You test and tweak. This is what entrepreneurs do. Stop getting all up in your head with that analysis paralysis and start saying, okay, today or this week, this is my focus. This month, this is my focus. This is what I'm going to challenge myself to do. I remember back in the day when I was really struggling with recruiting, we were really good with tap rooting. We were really good at tapping into other people's networks. But what we struggled with big time was consistently recruiting. Because I was so busy working with my team, I kind of got away from those phase one money-making activities. And if you're to say, well, what's phase one money-making activities? It's you talking to new people about your products and opportunity, personally talking to new people, and then, of course, helping your team talk to new people is also technically phase one. But if you're only helping your team and you're never starting new teams, you're going to get stuck. How many of us have noticed this? Where you get so caught up in like working with your team and helping them, which you should be doing. That is the goal of a leader, is to bring someone on board that you can partner with and help them make money. But if you're not showing them that they need to start new teams, you're not showing them that they need to constantly be out there marketing, recruiting, selling, producing personal production. Personal production is a big deal. And if you're not doing that, your team's not going to do it. So if you're not leading by example and you're not starting new teams and you're not enrolling new customers, it's tough to imagine they're going to do something you're not doing. Now, sometimes you get lucky and you end up enrolling a superstar. You partner with someone that actually has more ambition than you. They have more time than you, more influence, more credibility, more experience. But typically that only happens if you get yourself out of the way. You use the tools. Write this down. Don't be a fool. Use a tool. So in my business, still today, I have a follow-up book. So every single person that I'm talking to about my business, about my products, about my opportunity, I add them into my follow-up book. Honestly, I just add their name. I don't even get caught up in phone numbers because I don't always get on the phone with personal prospects. Although, add that as an asterisk. I do offer to get on a phone call with a personal recruit, someone that I'm looking to personally enroll. I will get on a phone call with them. I will offer to get on a phone call because I know it's a big decision. But typically I'm not putting their phone number in the book because I can just save their phone number. So the bottom line is I'm keeping track of every person I talk to about my products and my opportunity. But again, I like to keep it simple. If they say, yeah, I'm interested, or sure, I'd like more information, I add them into a product group. I add them into a business group. I tag them in the welcome post, but I really want them to watch specifically with our company because I know a lot of people are in different companies that watch our trainings. But in our company, we have a 12-minute video called 5 Reasons Why. And that is the video I want every single business prospect to watch. But I'm still adding them to the product group. Why? Because I want them excited about the products they're going to be promoting, obviously. But my main focus is to have them watch that 12-minute video. And I just try to keep it simple because I know how easily overwhelmed people get. Some of you are overwhelmed by me right now because of all my freaking energy. It's not my fault, though. It's this collagen coffee. Does this make some sense? So I like to keep it very simple. I get them in the group. I have them watch that video and I tell them, all you have to do is what I'm doing with you right now. We either proactively reach out to people to create conversations and ask them if they're open. And then we reactively respond to people that ask us for information when we create curiosity. So we teach people to create conversations, create curiosity. When someone says, yes, I'm open, we add them to the groups, we tag them in a video. And then here's the other piece. I set up a group chat and I tell them, listen, Todd, tomorrow when I follow up with you, I'm going to introduce you to some of the other marketers on the team for 2 reasons. 1, I just want you to hear their stories and meet some other amazing people that you'll be in business with. Number 2, I want you to see how simple our system is because most people are busy. Most people are easily overwhelmed. Look, I get hit up about things all the time. Someone says, hey, watch this 5-minute video. And I hate to admit this, but I'm like, nah. I don't want to watch that video because I have no interest. Like, you got to build some value. You have to get excited. Like, oh my gosh, like, don't watch this video at night. When you see this comp plan, like, you're going to have like insomnia. You're not going to be able to sleep. So like, don't watch it at night. Ha ha ha. Like, build up, edify. You guys know edification, right? To build something up, edify the groups, edify the video, edify the leaders you're going to introduce them to. And then the next day you set up the chat. Hey, Todd, I'm excited for you to meet Mindy, Jordan, Jen, and Bryn. These are all some of the best rock stars, some of the top producers on the team. You're going to be blown away by their stories. But also, I just want you to be able to get some of your questions answered. We're here to support you. This is the kind of support you're going to experience working with us. Like, it's basically the same thing that we used to do with 3-way calls, except it's all on Messenger. And it's great because I can literally go back to group chats that I was put in or that I set up personally from years ago. How cool is that? I can go back through, we started using group chats and sending out audio messages. How many of you love the audio recorder feature on Messenger? Like, I started using that back in 2014. So I literally have almost 10 years worth of conversations, group chats. Like, it's kind of crazy when you think about it. Versus if I did the best 3-way call in the history of 3-way calls, I can't go back to a 3-way call I did 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, or 2 minutes ago. It's over, baby. It's over. With a group chat, you can go back, you can revisit the chat. And because I do my group chats a lot of times with my team, my leaders, my teammates. So It's me. It's my personal prospect, who I might have already gotten on the phone with, by the way. Might have already gotten on the phone with them. But whether I did or didn't, because I probably get on the phone with like half my recruits, I'm putting them into a chat with 3 to 4 leaders on my team. So my leaders are like, damn, look at John. Like, he's literally doing exactly what he's telling us to do. Maybe I should do more of those group chats. Maybe, listen, look, let me just pause for a second. How many of you want to recruit more people in your team? How many of you want to enroll more people? Get really good at edifying your leaders. Get really good at edifying other people. See, a prophet is not appreciated in his own home, his or her hometown. You guys ever heard that? So the point is, get yourself out of the way. An expert, we used to say back in the old school days, we used to say an expert is anyone from out of town with a briefcase. Nadia, do you remember that? Yes. Oh, it's funny. Just to pause, if you're like, gosh, I'm really struggling with recruiting, it's because you're making it all about you. You're the only one talking to these people. You must. You must get yourself out of the freaking way. Always put your people in group chats. And the sooner you get yourself out of the way, the better. And if you're the one doing all the talking, all the selling, all the explaining, and you're also trying to be their friend and build a rapport, that's why you're struggling. And by the way, write this down. Whoever talks the most loses. Man, you got to get your prospects talking. That's the point of that quote. Whoever talks the least wins. Whoever talks the most loses. And it's not about winning and losing, obviously. It's just kind of an old school philosophy, but you want to become a great question asker. What would be your goal? What would be your goal if you got started? What kind of income are you looking to generate? What kind of results are you looking for in the products? In a perfect scenario, perfect world, like what would you like to accomplish in the next 90 days? If you could build this around your busy schedule, around your full-time job. Does that make sense? Like you want to start asking good questions. Have you ever done anything like this before? Are you positive? Are you coachable? Imagine you were looking to hire someone to be a part of your board of directors for your company. Would you just hire anybody? No, you'd probably ask some questions. You'd make sure they're qualified, that they have integrity, that they have the right expectations. So it's important to ask questions. It's important to build that connection, build that rapport, identify their pain points. Like some people, you're talking to them all about money, but they already make money. It's not the money that's attracting them. It's the time freedom. And you got to look at this differently too. We were just listening to a podcast yesterday and I love how the guy put it, but it's what network marketing is. It's like a time investment. You're investing time into something that can pay you back in time down the road, meaning I have way more free time now because I invested the time. We built the thing. We got the residual income. And I know a lot of you have experienced this as well. It's like, there's seasons, and in those early seasons, you're going to put in more time and make less money, but down the road, you'll put in less time and make more money. Does that make sense? So there's a lot of people out there that they make money, but it's the time that they're attracted to. So make sure you're asking, like, what is it they want to accomplish? Why would they want to start a business? Because if you get them talking, and they don't need to have like a why that makes them cry, but you want to find out their hot buttons. So you keep pushing on it. You know what I'm saying? and it's really funny too, because whether it's people in real estate, school teachers, like everybody's got something they're lacking. Most people, I would say 99% of the people out there would probably like to have another income stream. They would probably like to have residual income, and 99% of the people out there don't have those things. If they don't work, they don't get paid. Realize that most people don't have residual income. Most people are open to other income streams, but it's a belief factor. They don't believe it's worth their time. They don't believe that they can have success. They don't know enough. A lot of people just don't want to get their hopes up. So this is why you have to nurture those relationships. You want to get people in the ATM groups. Hopefully most of you are using the ATM system. You want to get people in a group chat so they meet other people. All right. And I always tell people I was dumb enough to do it. Like I didn't overthink this thing. And I think that's where a lot of people mess it up. They're like, should I lead with the product? Should I lead with the business? What should I say to people? I'm like, just say something. Just say anything. Just be excited. Because here's the thing. You can't say the right thing to the wrong person and the wrong thing to the right person. Although you could probably say the wrong thing to the right person if you're completely like just blowing them out of the water with all the details and you're just saying too much. Again, you want to become a great question asker. And if you feel like you're talking too much, you're probably selling. You need to stop that right now. Get them talking. Get them telling you why they'd want to start on this program, why they'd want to use the products, why they'd want to be a part of a business like this. But stop overthinking it. Keep it freaking simple. Just listen, before you go to bed every night, just say, I'm talking to 5 people about my business. And if they ain't reaching out to me, if I don't have people in my inbox asking me about my business, then I'm going to be proactive. Hey, Sam, how's it going? Good, John, what's up? Hey, I know this is like totally out of the blue and kind of random. We haven't talked in a couple years, but I'm launching some new teams right now. Write this down, y'all. I'm launching some new teams, or I'm launching a new business, or I'm relaunching my business, or we're launching a new product, or we have a crazy promo happening right now. Give them an excuse why you're reaching out to them. I know this is totally awkward and random and weird. If you feel like it's awkward, random, or weird, just say that. I know this is totally random and out of the blue, but we're starting some new teams. We're launching a new fill in the blank. We've got some exciting things happening. Are you at all open to making money outside of what you're doing right now? Are you currently monetizing your social media? Would you like to? Would you be open to taking a look at this new program, this new company that I've partnered with? Would you be open to monetizing your social media, building a business from home, online, supplementing your income so you can get your time back? Whatever it is, like, you don't have it. People get so caught up in like, what are the exact words? I don't know what to say. So they say nothing. What? Listen, there's been people over the years that, like, I think I sent them like the freaking perfect script, like the most exciting, most amazing prospecting message I've ever sent to anybody. And they were like, nah, I'm good. Or they just ghosted me, right? They completely ignored it. Then I've had people where I like just casually mention, yeah, we teach people how to make money online. Like, I want to make money online. I hate my job. Like, all right, let's talk. Send me a friend request. Right? Does that make sense? Like, you need to have this mindset. If you're serious about building a team, you need to have at least 5 conversations every day about your business. Now, here's the other thing. You might have 5 conversations every day, 10 conversations every day about your products, and then just ask people if they're open to taking a peek at the business as well and watching a 12-minute video. That's it. You got to play the long game. And if every time you talk to someone, it's all about your products, all about your business, that's called #commission breath. Now, that doesn't mean you sit back waiting for people to ask you about your business. That's also the wrong mindset. I'm just going to wait for people to ask me. I'm just going to keep posting and praying, posting and praying, posting and praying. That ain't going to work either. Suck it up, Buttercup. You got to reach out to people. You got to ask them, hey, I know this is awkward. Hey, I know this is random. Hey, I know we haven't talked in 6 months, but would you be open